Greetings and salutations. Got our next map here, Revolt at Carcino. And we'll double check items here before we go in, but I think everybody is pretty set. Actually I should use some of these other swords. Armor Slayer would be nice. But, I have something else on. Oh, I do. Whoops. I had music on from other stuff, but I don't need you to hear all that. Who else do I have that uses swords? I should give you... So you can't use the S-Talk. Interesting. I guess it's just for infantry units. I'll give you the Armor Slayer. Well, you have the Heavy Spear. You don't need the Armor Slayer. But most other people I'm not too worried about. We'll give you the hammer. Or I should probably give the hammer to... I'm going to give you the ruined axe. I'll give Ross the hammer. Take the hex lance. Take the hammer. Alright, I'd like to see what else we have. No bows. I don't think we need the staff right now. Everything else is kind of the same. And we do have a bunch of stuff here. And then the body ring, we didn't... I think I'm going to wait till after this map. We'll see how it is. Just because loot, honestly, is pretty fast. Doesn't really need the body ring quite yet, so... And I could give you the S-Tog. Difference here, yeah, 75, 65. This is very... I'm just going to have it just so we can kind of see what is the difference between them. Because if it's, like, super good, like the double, you know, weapon triangle, I think that'll be nice. So we'll try that and see how it goes. We'll come to your rescue, Inez, don't worry. Every chapter starts at Grotto Keep. Apparently there is the next part of so the extra chapter 5 chapter we got, where Ephraim and we beat Voltaire. The next part is going to be somewhere after this chapter, I believe. What you're holding is what you got. Well, it's a good news this mod made them infinite, so the weapons you have are going to last forever. Perfect. Hey, it's us. Look at that. We have to hurry. All right, and we get 12 units. We finally get like a full set of units, which means Seth can come back in. It's kind of just backup for what we need, but we want to make sure we have everybody else, which means we need to give him items. All right, we have the Zanbato as well. C rank. I gotta see who can use that. Oh, is that, are we really out of vulneraries? And no, we are not. Alright, so you D-swords, and Calm has D-swords. Oh man, we are not looking good on the sword side for people with the moment. So nobody can use that Zanbato at the moment. Or Zanbato, I forget how it's exactly pronounced. So all three of my sword users have to gain more sword rank, be useful there. Alright, so time to check the map. We'll do the map first. And as we see, the goal is to beat this guy, and obviously not let Innis die. He drops an energy ring, so that's super nice. I'm going to go down the list here and see. There's a door key here. Let's open that door. We'll have calm, so it doesn't matter. This guy is promoted. Okay, that's nice. This guy has a red gem. Oh, he's right at the end, so I will presumably remember to steal that this time, since that's money versus not stealing it, like I did last time. This is Marissa. This is an enemy who, yeah, looks pretty good. Has a really nice skill, Crimson Flash. When the opponent is missing HP, it just deals more damage, and as you can see, has really good strength, dex, speed. If it's not obvious, we can recruit this person, just not currently. We'll show who can do that. Oh, and they come with a Shamshir, which is a 40% crit rate, which, as you might imagine, is very, very dangerous. So we have to be careful not to get attacked by them. Priest has a physics staff. Alright, so there's really only two things. So we have this guy, he drops the energy ring, and then we have the red gem to take off of that guy. And then we look over here, and this is where Innes is. And Innes has a silver bow, which he comes with, a white gem, and an elixir. He also has really good stats. His crit rate is just doubled. Precision and volley. So he doesn't have the additional range that Amy has, but he has double crit rate on everything, which can be really good. If you're using a killing bow, that's like 60% crit rate just immediately. That short bow we saw in the other shop, that's 30% crit right there. So there are ways to make his crit really, really high. And as you can see, he has a talk with Gerik, which we'll look at Gerik. And Gerik is this dude here. He is a mercenary, and as you can see, he's actually got quite a bit of stats. He's really good. And he comes with a master seal, so you could just immediately, he is only with his current stats, you could just immediately promote him if you wanted to. He doesn't come with any skills, but he does come with, and you can't see his growths yet, but when we talk to all three of these, we can recruit. And then he has a talk with Tethys, and he is, we'll also have a talk with someone else later. And then this is Dancer. This is Tethys. They were super buffed as far as I'm aware. A lot of their stats were buffed. Some of them were changed. So like the magic we see is at 11. The growth for their magic is really bad, but they come now with a much higher base amount of magic. So they can actually be an attacking force if for some reason, or more, they can defend themselves basically. Versus in all the previous iteration where Tethys literally was just like, I don't do anything. And yeah, and they, well actually they can't even use anything. Weird, I wonder why they have it. Maybe the magic is for these. I thought in the patch notes or changelog I saw is they could use something, but they show that they don't have any weapon ability, so maybe they can't use anything. We'll see. But they come with a body ring as well, so that's also nice. And then they have two different rings, which this one puts someone into sleep, and this increases defense for an ally. And then they have their basic dance, which is you can just refresh an ally unit, allowing them to take another turn. I have some really hot takes on dancers, so we'll get to that in a minute though. But basically, yeah, we need to save all of them. And then, as you can see, there are a ton of enemies that head this way that we need to protect against. And then there's a bunch of stuff over here, and there's an arena here as well. And this will probably be the first time I really actually try to use the arena, now that some of my characters are actually decent enough to maybe use in the arena. There may still be stuff where I see it, I'm like, I don't want that. But to try to get some amount of gold, I might do one or two, and we'll see how it is. At the moment, we need to change our formation. So the first person that we need to worry about is Erica. Can talk to Innes, which we want to get to. I don't think anyone else on my team can talk to them. Yeah, it's just Erica. So Erica can talk to Innes. Innes can then talk to Gerik. Gerik can talk to Tethys, and we then have access. We get all three of these characters. And then we'll need to go get Marissa as well, who, I'll just spoil it, Gerik talks to Marissa. So. But basically, we need to get down here ASAP, and we want to prevent, because these guys, not saying Innes can't handle it, but 12 damage, 14 damage. Innes will take, yeah, it takes nothing, and then he just kills them because he's Innes. These guys typically don't move, but maybe they will. He also is on 2 forts here, so he has extra defense and can not get killed. But we kind of want to move in a pretty decent manner south to pull these units all towards us in a way that A, nobody dies, but then B, we, how much speed do you have? 7 speed? Don't like that. Yeah, you would double him. Ugh, take 20 damage there. But in a way where we can pull all of them in. Looks like Gilliam, first turn's gonna be a little slow, but Gilliam puts right here, and he pulls Yeah, right here, and he will pull both of these units, and everyone else can get in position. Yeah, so save, and we're gonna get started. I always seem to take a long time before we actually start combat. Oh, and you do have to be careful with these ballista. Yeah, they hit really far, all the way into your immediate formation, so... Okay. And remember, the mage can hit here, which he can also hit here. So if we put somebody there, they'd be in kind of a little bit of danger, which I don't really want to deal with at the moment, so... You can hit, yep, you can hit there, so... naturally, you could have done it differently on turn 1 here, which you probably, if you be aggressive, you want to, so... Oh, he might not actually come after us because, yeah, this guy hit us first, so maybe I needed to move somebody else slightly in range. We'll see in a moment. Otherwise, I'll just made a terrible turn 1, but let's see. Oh yeah, they're coming towards us. Okay, perfect. I like that. We will easily make it to Innis in time then. Basically, as soon as we clear out this first group, all my cav units can make it to Innis in like 2 turns. Yeah, as you can see, it's a great dodge, but Innis, promoted, lots of stats, very, very good. I a lot of times do use Innis as my archer, because typically I train other people, usually not Nami, but I want to try Nami. I think Nami's ability is incredible, so yeah. Alright, so now we get to kill all of these units. Who has EXP? I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. We're just going to kind of go through... Oh, you just kill this guy? Okay, that's great. So you can make it to where you are. Alright, perfect. Archer, you're just out of range. Alright, Amy, I believe in your strength. Yes, we did it. We got a strength. I believed hard enough. This is good because you need a lot more than that. And I know I can use the Iron Lance. It's a little more accurate than the Steel Lance, like these 97s. We can make them hundreds and make sure we don't miss. Probably worth having him at least hold an Iron Lance, but yeah. Oh, you don't have a... I thought he had a javelin, but he does not. So... Okay, you just kill him. Really liking loot so far. How much damage did they put out? I don't have a ton of HP, but you can generally fix that pretty easily as late game comes around. And if I was like, you know, probably could do it now, I could just be giving them, and you know, 1 angelic robe and they're at, what, 25, 26 life. All of a sudden, that's much better. They're same HP as Franz, for example, which would be great. This harpoon is also really nice. Basically an upgraded javelin. I like that it's not an actual bad item to use compared to a javelin. A lot of times when you have stuff like that, it's, you would say, oh, I didn't get my notes out. Who else? Since I know supports go. Mulder can support Gilliam, yes. So Gilliam gets Franz, Mulder, and Amy. But typically a lot of Fire Emblems is like you get the stronger weapon, like a harpoon, but then it's like not as good. I don't say not as good. It's stronger in most cases. So like a harpoon might have, 3 more weapon might than a javelin. But then a lot of the newer Fire Emblems, they'd be less accurate. So it's like, oh, it's, this is right now 65 accuracy. Well, javelin is also 65 accuracy, but maybe in non-modded versions of Fire Emblem, it'd be like, oh, the harpoon is 55 accuracy. So it's like, yes, it hits harder, but like inaccuracy, you just, I don't know. You want to be accurate. It's important to make sure you hit your enemy and be consistent with hitting, because anything that's not 100%, like you could miss that, and you don't really want to get punished if you don't have to. You want to make sure that you are... Who's not moved? Oh, Artur, you're so far behind. You want to make sure that you're getting, as many accurate hits as possible. So, I don't think they can destroy those houses up there, but we'll see. So yeah, I think I like how this mod so far has made most weapons usable, and it's not like a downside basically to use some type of items. Especially the fact like the harpoon is literally just a direct upgrade to the javelin, and that you get extra range on it, which I think is really, really good. If I have time this turn, I will do a kind of, it's not like a terrible thing, but it is kind of weird. Alright, these are houses, but they're not, I do want to send people this way and work on getting in here, because I want to prevent, I don't think they destroy them, but maybe they do, but I think you only get EXP from them, so. So really interesting is, I can make it where, so Erica can talk to Innes next turn. You might say, oh, that seems really, really hard to do, but it's possible. You need to get healed. Otherwise, this dude's gonna mess you up, man. Oh, just kidding. You can't go over these. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, well, we'll work on that in a moment. Tech should kill. Yeah, huge damage from loot here, man. Love it. She's going to be an amazing, amazing unit for me so far. Hopefully we'll continue to be an amazing unit. You do not kill. Seth can kind of get over here. Do I want to provoke you? Mulder is in range. I'll pull him away. Yeah, so the problem is he's 16, he's 12 defenses, and this guy does 22 damage. So 22 damage, with weapon triangles, 25 damage. He takes 13. Means he got hit quite a bit, which is really annoying. And by the fact that Innes didn't move, well, actually Innes can't even hit this guy, yeah, because Tethys is in the way. So actually, we're kind of in a problem here. I can provoke Seth. That'll make this guy go for Seth, which means I can then get there fast enough to prevent Gerik from getting owned, but at the same time, Erica needs to get down there. Thought if I could go over this wall here, you can do a rescue chain where like Gilliam rescues Mulder here. Franz takes Mulder and then gives them to Vanessa, and then Vanessa goes and drops them. But because I can't go over the wall like this, which I wish I could, but since I can't, I was going to go here and drop her here, and then she could talk to him next turn, but that's not going to work. But at the moment, I need to save Gerik, because otherwise he's going to die. Yeah, because he didn't heal himself. And we don't have... you can't heal that far yet. Like, you're just much too far away. We could put a rune down if this guy wasn't here, but he's not. So chances are is we're just going to provoke Seth here. Happens to be a really good strategy. This provoke staff has been really, really, really good. I've been happy with it. I didn't think I was going to find much use for it, but yeah, it's been really good. So before we move down there, he has a sword. Yeah, he has a sword. So I don't care that Seth is getting this kill. And then we need to get other people down there. So we need to, what do we got here? Iron Lances. You just kill, but you take a bit of damage. What's a hand axe look like? 12 damage, and this is guaranteed kill. Do I hit you any other way? It doesn't look like it. I guess I could kill with you? No, I cannot. But you take less damage, then Ford can more easily come in. Nice. We'll use the Ruined Axe just because it's slightly more accurate. 99 versus 94. I think Ford will still just handle both of these guys. Like, they just do Iron Lance, Iron Lance. Oh, this guy doesn't even move, so just the one. Liam can go here. I would like to get Molder closer. So you have, what, 5 move? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you need to be able to get here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So I'd have to drop you somewhere. Yeah, that's a little too far away still. 1, 2, 3. It's annoying. No matter what I do. Well, he's provoked, but... yeah, neither of you get close enough where it's like a thing. I say I could rescue him with, you know, someone move and then take him and drop him and he's much closer, but right now he's... I should still do that because otherwise he'll be 2 turns away regardless. Or more than 2 turns away, rather. And Archer over here should be able to heal everybody we need. It'll take a bit for Eric to get down there, but I think my team that is over there will be just fine. I believe in you, Ford. Do you double? You do double. These soldiers are super slow. Oh, that guy moved first. Okay, that's amazing. I did not expect him to move first. I totally expected him to move second. If he had moved second, this guy, horse, moved first, and let's say this horse attacked Gerik, hit Gerik, and then Gerik killed him. Then that guy would have made it, and then had a chance to kill Gerik. So I'm glad we were able to get... Why? Why? Oh my goodness, man. Green units, right? Am I right? Why, Gerik? Why did you try to kill you? Well, Innes is going to kill him now? Oh, that's annoying. I kind of wanted that kill, but... yeah, this is going to be interesting. Well, we need to focus down here, because now you're in range of both of these guys. And it's like, you didn't have to be in range of them at all, but I'm pretty sure I can just... yeah, I can just rescue you with Seth. But we need to get more people down here now to handle all of these units. We have an Iron Axe, and then we have an Iron Bow. I mean, Bow is the most concerning. If they can go for Vanessa. Yeah, and everyone else is... oh, Molder's in range to heal, actually. 17? 15. You have 12 defense, 15, so you take 4 from this guy, so that puts you at 13. 18 and 12. You wouldn't die, but the problem I run into with that is Gerik, Gerik is just gonna run and just come out here and attack somebody afterwards, and I don't want him to do that. Because, like, I could put Seth here and attack, and then they would get in here and possibly block the way. Maybe, what does Seth have, 12? Javelin would give them weapon triangle advantage. I don't really care for that, but would survive just fine. Seth could kill all of them if he wanted to. Oh no, he can't. He doesn't double the dude. Okay, so 11 speed. Does he get weighed down? Iron Axe, weight 10? No, so this guy doesn't get weighed down. Okay, so Seth can actually just be here with an or a steel sword. And just wait, and I will heal then. Can't believe freaking Green Unit trying to kill himself. Like, you just didn't have to attack that dude and you would have been fine. And then if that's the case, where's this archer able to get to now? Alright, yeah, you can see he attacks much smaller area, so we're going to rescue you. I'll put you here. Alright, so next turn we can talk to Inez. I'm going to move you back onto the fort. You should, yeah, you're well out of range. Alright, now we can focus up here. I should be able to pretty easily get in. Can hit that. Yeah, I don't really like that. Alright, so we can start working on all of these units. You don't have a guaranteed hit on any of them. 14. Just kidding, you're just going to kill. Like, what a monster, man. Like, what does it look like here? You are in range, you're in range. But you guys don't, there's no chance you actually hurt Gilliam, right? 24. 16. Oh, you actually, all of you double him. So maybe that is a little bit of a concern. What's your damage look like? 18. Home get in the way, actually? Yeah. Okay, I see a route now. Well, maybe not, because they both can hit on that side. 16 damage. You take a little too much if I do that. You'd think this would be a really easy turn, but the fact that both of these are in range of this spot here means I can't just go in for the kill, because like Luke can just kill this guy. He's dead. And then we can hit this guy from this tile and this tile, but then I can't prevent both tiles from being hit. So somebody will be put in a position, you know, issues. And if you look here, 3 speed, sure we have 16 defense, but this is 3-6 damage from this guy if he hits, because he doubles. So what's next is 10. So it's 6 damage there. And the hand axe, 23 damage, but weight 15, so -3, he'd be 5, right? So he doesn't double. So 23, so we're what, 6 damage right now? And then 23 is 7, so 13. Gilliam actually should be fine. So we can put Gilliam here. We have to hit 2 84s, or 86 and an 84, I think. And who knows, it might be possible that they go after the hand axe goes after Ford anyway. Alright, Luke, let's put you here so you kill this guy. Or hopefully kill this guy. It was like technically not guaranteed. So can't count your chickens before your eggs hatch, so. And your dex is suffering a little bit here. I'm surprised. Isn't your dex growth pretty good? No, it's not. 35. Alright, well, we haven't gotten dex in a while, but Because she might be a target of the secret books then. So Ford, or you're in a really bad spot to not be able to hit him. What is your... No, not risking that. Alright, I think it is. Yeah, so 84. Yep. I believe in you. Nice. I guess technically we could kill with Calm, but then Calm's in a really bad spot. Love it. That's a ton of strength. It does so much. But now by putting Calm here, I can just hide. And now this guy can't actually attack me. So it's just this guy, which, I mean, like I say, does 21 damage. Ford will take, what, 15? 14? Yeah, so he's plenty fine. And Ford for sure is faster, so we'll be good there. And we'll leave a hatchet on and move you closer. That way. What direction do you want deleted? That direction. We will delete that direction. Thank you. Nice. Dodged, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to calcs right, you don't double. Perfect. Alright, so now we're going to get hit by the archer, but then... Actually, we're not going to get hit by the archer because the other axe dude is an idiot. Alright, but we need to make space. Yeah, you're going to take poison here, which is a little annoying, but Archer is in range. Archer should be able to... Oh, we dodged one hit, though. That's nice. Archer is in range now to be able to attack and give some healing. That's not a very Gilliam level up. I mean, HP is nice, but you basically are guaranteed to get HP almost every turn, so... Very nice dodge. Huge. I think you double back, right? Yep. 17 strength forward, man. Very, very happy with how this view is turning out. And I will, over time, I will look at... Oh, good, he's now he's healing. Okay. Yeah, take damage. Alright, we're going to do all of the talking this round. So we're going to get all three of them because they're in a spot where I can do that. Alright, so let me actually make sure I can kill all of these units before I say that, though, because otherwise we're going to be in some amount of trouble. I mean, Seth really isn't in trouble. I don't know why I think that. You don't kill. That's really unfortunate. Do you kill, though? Maybe. You can harpoon. You can kill, yeah. Alright, well, hopefully you get both of these hits. If not, I was like, if not, I have backup. We can just send Franz out there to kill. And then Seth can stay where he is. But, alright, so we killed Bear, and none of you have 2 range. You have 2 range. Just kidding. Okay, well, I should have attacked from there. You still have, even with 13 weight, that's 5 speed down, 12 speed, 5 defense. Minus 4 would be 23, I guess. Yeah, because it's 11 to 7, so it's 20 damage, 3 for weapon triangle. Yeah, so you don't die. But I should have attacked from here, it would have been safer. Franz, I mean, technically I could put him out here in a spot where then they can't attack. We did that. Well, oh no, we have ways around this. Okay, so I'll show you, it's going to be a little interesting. Oh, you can just talk to both. Oh, huge. Alright, sweet. Alright, so we get access to Tethys now. So we can immediately... Tethys can reach here. Which means Franz could kill and then move again. or I could just get Vanessa out of the way. Both of these are options. Yeah, because otherwise, because they're just going to go after Seth. So what I will do is dance Vanessa, and this is our dancer. So you just refresh units, and boy, do I have a lot of hot takes about dancers. A lot of people will say dancers are the best unit in your army. And I will say dancers are not the best unit in your army. Not even close. And I think anyone that says a dancer is like the best unit you can use is, I think they're just selling short the rest of your army. And that's not to say, and please don't take it, that's not to say dancers are bad. I think dancers are okay. But dancers are only as good as your best unit. Your best unit sucks, your dancer sucks. Like, they're just what are they going to do? Your best unit's going to act twice, but if your best unit isn't good in the situation, what are they going to do? Like, them acting twice isn't going to change anything. People say, well, look at Seth. You can have Seth act twice. Well, Seth can only be in one part of the map at a time. So Seth can't do two different things in different areas of the map. So you can say, well, Dancer enables him to do very powerful things and niche things. Absolutely. And I think in some cases, yes, Dancers unlock things that you can't do otherwise. A lot of speedrun strats where you like rescue someone, dance them, get them in, you know, they can move like 25 tiles away or some absurd amount, you know, someone that has a bunch of, I'm not doing calculations here. So 19 and 20. What does France have? So you have 12 defense, 19, so 7, and 20 is 8, so you'd be fine. Alright, so we'll move Seth back 1, and France can come in and get these kills. But yes, I think dancers have their uses, but I think people in general in Fire Emblem overvalue dancers an absurd amount. And I'm not trying to say dancers are bad or, you know, they're not good or anything, but like, man, the people are like, dancers are like just the most broken unit in existence, and that's just not true. Dancers are good. Dancers have uses, but dancers aren't the end-all be-all of your army in making it work. How you're playing, where you're playing tactically, where you're pulling people in, you're not pulling a ton of different units at the same time. We're going to send the door key because we have Calm here, and we'll just open the door naturally. You can just sit here and say, oh, well, you know, you're just not using Dancer properly. Maybe I'm not, but to be quite honest with you, I don't think that's how I play with Dancer is all of a sudden really, really bad. Dancers refresh your units, allow you to be flexible. But at the same time, I feel like your Dancer takes up a unit. So, like, yes, they can refresh any one of these units, and whichever one's best for the situation, you can say, oh, I can use Erica twice. I can use Innes twice. I could use Vanessa twice, depending on what the situation calls for. That's really, really good. Whereas if I say had Vanessa and Mulder, you know, Mulder's not going to do anything this turn. If he was a Dancer, he'd provide more value to the team. But there are times when, you know, if you have Seth and Vanessa, both of them do an arguably very good option. You wouldn't trade that out to say, all right, well, Seth can do two things. Because if Seth needs to do something right here on this side of the map, and Vanessa needs to do something on this side of the map, your Dancer doesn't cover for that. So I think people very much overvalue Dancers. I think they're above average. But I don't think they're like, you know, as cracked as people say they are. I stand by my comment of they're only as good as your best unit. If your best unit sucks, they suck. And I think that is just completely true across the board. So take that as what you will as a hot take or whatever, but I think Dancers in a lot of Fire Emblems, especially casually, are just way, way, way overvalued. I mean, who are you supporting here? Ross. So this is Loot. Ross and Loot. Yep. Support here. But if you have a disagreement with it, feel free to respond. But yeah, Dancer is above average. Dancer is not the greatest unit in your army. But that being said, if I have room in my army, I will be using Tethys. I think they have value and stuff. So, and since this is a modded version, it may be possible where they made some situations where having the Dancer do specific things are really nice. So we'll see. But right now, 12 party members. I'm probably going to be pretty strapped on deployment slots, which is a little frustrating because actually I have my thing set up here and I'm looking at it and it's like, oh, I have everyone all set up. And it's like, I do get Ephraim back eventually, and he's going to be not a required unit, but a unit you want to use because he's just really good. But I don't think I have space for him right now, so it'll be interesting how I make it work. Two youngins. And yeah, loot, as we see, obliterates this dude. Oh, and we're actually here too. Loot. Artur, who are you? Oh yeah, you can go. What are yours at the moment? So you get B for both of them. Who's Artur? Oh yeah. So yeah, if I'm using Tethys, Artur is going to A rank. So if I can. Won't always be the case though. Can you kill? Yes, you can. Alright, we cleared out all the bandits over here. Perfect. So now this group can start moving up to the fortress. And I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do it. I do need to, obviously, ballistas at least should have a limited number of shots. But it doesn't tell me how much damage he's actually going to do with it. So I do need to get up here and get rid of them, but also this guy I need to steal from. But 2 ballistas are pretty dangerous, so it'll be interesting to see how I do that. And Divine, I'm not really worried about that. This guy doesn't move. Well, not yet anyway. I guess we can see how much damage you take from this, because, yeah, we can get shot over here. So we'll put you here. Alright, and Molder, I'm going to have you start moving back towards the other side here. Oh, there are 2 more there. Whoops. Yeah, whatever. They'll catch up eventually. Good job, friends. You're not going to kill here, but that's okay. We'll have time to just clear out the rest of these guys real fast. But we need Gerik, because we'll click on him in a moment. Gerik will be able to talk to Marissa there, and looks like 2 more enemy phases. We don't want to get attacked by her because, unsurprisingly, she will do a ton of damage, and I don't want to die. Also, don't have an axe user down here. I do have Erica for Lance Reaver, though. Alright, so we can kill with either. I can also get a kill with Artur, which I think I'm going to do. Oh, you're going to take some damage. That. I want to heal the other 2, though. I'll risk it. It's 40%. We get hit, we get hit. We're going to rescue him backwards anyway. Yeah, huge amounts of EXP because he is behind. Or was that a promoted unit? I actually was not paying attention. Yeah, you shouldn't have gotten that much from that. Interesting. Alright, so that's 40. Alright, so we see Ballista are 18 damage. Because we can see here like 7 and 9, so that's 16. So 9... Oh, just kidding. Ballista are 10 weapon power. So that is good to know. Oh, and stick can move? No, his firing range is the same. I wonder what that is then. We want to have somebody deal with these guys' Iron Axe. I think Ford's just going to be able to kill them? Yeah, so... I don't know how the enemy is going to process this. They might attack Arthur, but we'll see. Alright, so you can hit there, so we'll move you up and Steel Lance. And I'm just... Oh, you can't rescue Arthur. Well, I just realized, what's your con? 6, 9, 3. Alright, so nobody else will be able to drop you. I guess we're going to risk see how much damage he takes. It does 18 damage. Like, he should only take 13. Still somewhat risky, though. Alright, this side's basically done for now. Now we need to focus on this side. At least we have to kill everything, if I can. Alright, what are we looking at here? Weaken up some of these. Wild that you're doubling this guy in a ballista, but can't say I'm that surprised. Alright, Molder, I want you to come this way. This side should be fine. We should be able to avoid basically all the attacks. And actually get kill on the promoted dude. And people will say, oh, this is a perfect example of how good a dancer is. Yeah, Tethys is good in some situations. I'm not saying they're not, but I do think that it's weird to say how that they're... Yeah, so he talks to Marissa. Does anyone else have 2 range here? You do, but you're not in range. Yeah, so even right now, like, we don't need the dancer to really do anything, so... No one else can get in range. This is the only guy I have to worry about. He does do quite a bit of damage, but we should be able to kill everything here. You kill him. Erica... Oh, Erica can also kill... We'll do it this way. Erica, you need to get a little more strength, but the defense and resistance is really good. I do like that. Do you kill this guy? You do not. Kill... Oh, yes, you do, actually. And just to make sure, we did say no one else can get up there except him, right? Yeah, so everyone else is just out of range. Marissa can get here, and then you'll move 5 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 there. But I think we will be... We are in range to talk to them next turn if we have to. Surprised you actually double with the Armor Slayer, but Hand Axe is really, really heavy, so not that surprised, I guess. Franz is super speedy. 14 speed, yeah. That's a level, I guess. Alright, and then Gerik can go here, and we're going to trade you your Iron Lance. Okay, yeah, so you get here. So basically we need to kill everybody that we can, so then Gerik moves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gerik can talk to her next turn, so... Yeah, alright, we're good here. Alright, who are you going to shoot? Looks like they are going to go for those houses, so... I do need to protect them, I guess. Gilliam, the monster tank. But we, which means we should be in range. We can steal from that guy as well in the next turn once he gets up there. Oh, you were just out of range. But that means you're just out of range up here too, so we can just kill everything. And... I mean, I could just move Gerik and dance him in range, so should be fine. You're still going for... Huh, interesting. I mean, I'll take it. I like that. You're the one with the physics staff. I would love to have that, but... yeah. Not a thing. Alright, sweet. So that is done. Ford, kill this guy. You don't kill this guy. Never mind. How fast is this dude? And you're just out of range. You're not, though. And you kill. Nice. Okay. Archer, get the kill here. This should give you a level too, I think, if I remember. Level 10, right? Nice. No magic, though. A lot of decks. You know, you're very accurate, at least. Alright, so this guy... he's 2 away. Can Colm just go onto this house? Yes, Colm can. And then you can just go right above it. Alright. We'll do wait here. You visit. I don't know what these houses... I think they just give EXP, but we'll see. Nice. Oh, but we cannot hide now. Ooh, that's annoying, actually. I might want to rescue you away then, because... no, because you're going to be in range of that guy too. Why'd I just killed Colm? That's actually really bad. You only have 4 con. There's no chance you can... yeah, there's no chance you can rescue him. At 6 speed, you would still... so you take, what, 9 tenths and 19, and you do how much damage? There's no chance. Yeah, 22. Avoidance, though. What's your avoidance right now? 61, weapon triangle 81. Alright, so this guy has no chance to hit you. I guess it is pretty low, honestly. Like 12%. I guess he'll be okay. Is it here, then? And loot, I don't want you in range of 2 of them because that would just be foolish. Alright. Now we get to deal with over here. And at the moment, yes, you can reach right where he is. But we should be able to just kill everything here. And, well, maybe. We'll see. I definitely don't want to kill you. Oh no, because I have to kill you as well. Almost no chance that that's going to happen. Alright, well, we want to kill this guy then. Good job, Vanessa. And then what we'll end up doing is, you know, backing up with Brand. So we want to kill this guy now as well. Vanessa's been doing really well, though, strength-wise. I'm super happy with how much she's gotten over the levels. Only in my name he had the same amount of luck. Okay. Nice. 20, almost 20 speed. You were not anywhere close to your... yeah, you're about to be capped speed as a Pegasus Knight. Cannot hit any more of them, so we're just going to back up. An Iron Lance, yeah. What damage do you do to both of these? 17? Alright, you don't double any of them. That's fine, though. Seth, you can head this way now. Alright, well, hopefully Colm doesn't die. 19, I believe. Alright, Colm is not dead. Also, Bandit on a peak, by the way, that's 40 avoid. Call him still nearly 100% hit rate. What a monster. Alright, now we can steal the red gem here. Yep, we don't one-shot, thankfully. Then I gotta figure out how to, A, kill that bandit, but then also not let anyone else get up to attack me, so... And I need to stop those ballista, depending on who they attack. Oh, you're just gonna come out and shoot him with a longbow? Okay, this is significantly safer then. I'm not worried about that other ballista. You only can shoot once. And he keeps hitting Gilliam. Fine with this. Alright, so we're gonna do down here first, because this is gonna be the much easier side to address. And then we'll review all 4 units we got, versus him doing some of them earlier. Alright, and just like that, here's Marissa. Alright, so let's go over everyone we got. So here's Inez. Inez, very good unit. One of the advantages also is he has a leadership star, so you get an additional hit for having him. It is a little unfortunate that he gets this over Naomi, because, or over a bunch of other units, honestly. I mean, obviously he's the Prince of Frelia, which is why he has it, but it lends credence to why you want to use him and why he's so good. And comparing Naomi to him is a little frustrating at times, because Naomi you get much earlier, but Inez in a lot of times is just better. Unfortunate, especially with his personal skill, the double crit. But he has pretty decent growth, pretty solid all around offensive growth. 40 strength, 40 dex, slightly below average, 45 speed, slightly below average. But in general, you will generally come out just fine. I mean, in 20 levels, he will end up around 24, 25 speed, depending on how your RNG goes. Around 23, 24 dex, and around 22 strength or so, which is, all of that's great. I mean, you can't really go wrong with that. Naomi can end up with more speed and dex and similar strength, but you don't have the leadership star and you don't have the crit bonus. I do think the modded version of Naomi is much better. The one extra bow range is massive. I'm super happy about that. He also generally will be a little more bulky defensively. A lot of the promoted units you get later on, they naturally just seem to have higher bases in their defense stat, because the earlier ones, they expect you to get levels, and chances are you gain some of that as you go. That's not always consistent, especially without fixed growths. But Inez, good character, generally use him, but I'm gonna use Naomi this time. Gerik, he is another great character. He has a bit lower growths, but he comes with really good bases. As you can see, level 10 mercenary, these bases are just awesome. So in 30 levels, on average, you'd expect, 14, 15 strength, 13 or 14 dex, 5 speed, and you're looking at probably 5 or 6 defense, 4 or 5 resistance, and that's before you're promoting. And he comes with a master seal. He literally can just promote right now, and immediately gain those bonuses as well. So he's really good. I like him. But a lot of times I don't use him. Weirdly, he comes later on when I've kind of already picked out who I want to use for my swords and axes. Because one of his promotion is hero, and he can get axes with that. So, but I think he's a good unit. Can just immediately slot into your army without any issue. Tethys. So as we see, magic and dex growth, nothing. I do like that the mod changed and, in my opinion, fixed Dancer. They gave them a decent speed growth and luck growth. So as the game goes on, if you use a Dancer a bunch and they level up, you're not going to run into the issue of, man, they don't have enough speed or luck. They just get doubled. If they're ever in range of an enemy, they're getting doubled, they're getting crit, they just immediately die. a little bit below average defense. Oh, actually, average defense growth 35 is really good for a non-armor unit. And way above average resistance growth and HP growth. Like, I think all of these growths lend credence to this is how a support character should be. They have a base, good bases for what they do. The only downside, which is why their growths are so good, is they can't promote. So they get their level cap and that's it. Unless it's changed, the answer is still level 20. But I know some modded versions make them go to level 30. So they're kind of like pseudo, you have extra levels to get them stuff. But that's why their growths are so high. So in 15 levels, like you can expect to get, 10, 11 speed, which puts, at 24, 25 speed. That's good enough for endgame. You don't have to worry about getting doubled by base almost anything except like enemy sword masters and stuff. So really like the growths on Tethys here, and the fact that they made it where she's not just a liability as the game goes on and you're playing a turn where she gets attacked by something and she had no growth and she's just gonna die because she's super weak. And then we have Marissa. Now Marissa is a character I would like to use. Like I said, Crimson Flash. If the opponent is damaged, you just deal +5 damage. And as you can see, Marissa is a Myrmidon. It's like Joshua. Very fast, very good at hitting and critting, because and then also has very high strength. And her growth, very offensive. I think they're as good or slightly better than Joshua's. 60 dex, 60 speed, above average. 55 strength, above average. Obviously really low on the defense part. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. 15 and 25 is below average, and she comes with really low bases in defense and res. So not going to be your defensive powerhouse, but you take her to, any above 15, you promote her. She has choices of assassin or swordmaster. I will probably go swordmaster for her because I think Colm is, I might go assassin with her. We'll see. Both are fine, but swordmaster I think gets Astra, and then assassin gets, for her, apparently it's a personal skill, Silencer. Your crits do 4x damage instead of 3x damage. So I think that's really cool. And especially since you get this, the additional damage from Crimson Flash is really, really nice. So I'm going to try to use her and fit her in my team and make her work, but I will see how deployment slots go. So yeah, here we go. Let's see. Well, you just kill there. What do we do here? Yeah, let's see what we can do here. And you have a Shamshir. So yeah, there you go. 21 damage, 40% crit rate. Like, I don't know, that's really good. But we're gonna kill this other dude. 1841. Like, all right, we crit our first hit. Good job. Shamshir always comes on her, even in the original. And I think it's really, really good. So, what's our EXP look like? 10, 12, 12. All right, well. Hopefully you get this kill, Erica. You did. Good job. So I'm excited. We got everything on this side cleared, and we need to seize. Well, Vanessa, you get to be a taxi. Please and thank you. Because, Erica is, as you can see, not anywhere near the end of the map, which is all the way up here on this gate here. So, yay. Alright, so now we have a lot to do up here. So we need to kill one of these guys. Which should be, yeah. We need to steal from this guy, kill one of these guys, kill this guy, somehow protect people from all of these bandits. 3 speed, 7 speed, you're gonna double you. I don't like that. What's Ross look like? You have same amount. What's their hit rate? 90? Yeah, Ross should be better against these. You'd only get hit by 2. Alright, so we're going to steal this red gem. Thank you. Oh, and you can then just immediately attack, which means you get a kill out of this. Perfect. We'll see how this works out. Oh, one more strength. Yeah, you're getting a lot of strength. I really like that. What is your strength growth again? It's not that good. Yeah, 45. It's average, I guess. A little below average. Because you would say 50 is average. You just kill there. Do you kill here, though? No. Can Artur get there, though? See if you can hit this, Artur. You can heal Gilliam up. Yes, very nice. Ooh, B light tomes already. Very nice. Alright, and you guys can already do your stuff. So, well, I guess I'm putting you here, and we'll hatch it. We still have one house to reach. This one here. I just need to make sure that we don't put anybody in range of these guys. Yeah, so they're still all one range. Alright, sweet. So you should be able to come in here and kill him. 11% hit, man. Their longbow is not very accurate. Should have looked. I think it's a 55 accuracy or something. Boulder, come this way. We're going to move forward first. Actually, you can visit the house then. And then you can wait there. Come back this way, Naomi. Seth can head this way as well. And... oh, they just let you... okay, sure. That's how ballistas work. Alright. Yeah, 27. That's pretty good. Good job, Ross. Every time I say good job, Ross, I feel like I'm saying Bob Ross. It's kind of funny. B axes. Very nice. And you went after 4. You 11 damaged him. Interesting. Oh, I didn't realize we were going to be getting some enemies here. Okay, well. Well, what's their range? Reach just above there. Yeah, Inez is just going to kill a bunch of these real fast. I don't mind the EXP UIs, like it. Be safe, not risky. We need to make sure these guys don't get over here and hurt us. Yep, that's fine. And he doesn't exit right away, but we can exit and shoot. You can't exit and move. Exit and shoot. 10 speed, 17 damage. What do you look like? Yeah, you double them, so you're good here. Iron Lance is fine. Marcia can stay up this way. Gerik can also stay back here. Okay, and then what do we have over here? We have hammer, steel lance, steel bow, paladin with a javelin. Well, this paladin's like 2 turns away. But we should be able to pretty easily just wipe the floor with them. We can have Gilliam turn around if we need to. Alright, good job, loot. Alright, so now it's just who is going to kill this guy. Light magic, so he's weak to anima, which means loot, probably, again, just gonna kill him. Let's take a look at his skills, though. We didn't really do... but he has a ton of magic resistance, so maybe we just get Naomi up here with a Mage Slayer. So Soul Shackle, this is like just a debuff, so after we attack we'll do less damage. It's crit boost and soul, so after he uses a staff, he then restores damage dealt as HP. And he has a lot of resistance, pretty decent speed and decent magic. He's a light sage, this is a new class. So we'll move people around though. So Gilliam can turn around. We're going to have you deal with this other party. Right, you can attack first. That's fine. Alright, we can get your support in. Monsters? You're good against monsters, though. Alright, so that's B rank there. I was like, do you double with the steel bow? And you do not. Wow. Just a 91. Interesting. So that is bound to happen, though. Yeah, and he's just in a really bad spot. So, yeah, like... Yeah, he's pretty formidable. So we're not attacking in any capacity. We're waiting for... We'll clear these units up, and we'll clear these units up. But Nami is going to kill him. So that's you just wait at the gate here. We could indeed also do... Oh, I didn't check them. Yes, we did, but I don't think they had anything. Yeah. There's the guy with the hammer, but I'm not worried about that. Okay, Ford is full HP, though. Do I want to wager the arena? I really don't like the arena. 670 gold. I forget how much is so. You can just... It's like if you look at it, it gives you 660 gold. The less gold you wager, the easier the enemy. 670. So you can kind of like... He has a bow equipped right now, which is fine. 690. So you can kind of see like what you're up against. 760. So that's going to be a much harder opponent. Maybe that would have been someone like with a sword. 780, even higher. Jeez. So it looks like this mid 600s are kind of what we're at. So 650, and this is against a shaman. So you can yield. Yeah, don't get yourself killed. So he does 18. I think we double though. They're usually really slow. Ow. Yep. All right. Nice. And then you get EXP and you get double your gold back, so. 1 defense. Well, it's fine. Yeah, so this is a good way to grind gold if you want to. I'm probably not going to do that. Not because I think it's a bad idea, but I'm paranoid that I just will lose somebody randomly, and I don't want that. Oh, he got a magic. Oh, that's a really good level. Finally, his first level with magic. It only took 11 chapters, 10 chapters. We don't get him on chapter 1, right? I think France doubles all of these. Yeah. They are really slow for some reason for Pegasus Knights, or my Franz is just really fast. I mean, he is pretty good. I don't like that they keep getting hit though, but we'll probably just kill with Inez. I don't want to risk him taking any extra damage. Could have had him on the fort actually, but it's fine. 1 speed. Well, that's okay. Alright, oh, you actually Oh, you don't even die to him anyway here. Yeah, well, we'll do that then. He'll be at 1 HP. Like I said, 43% hit, easy. I obviously didn't have to risk it at all. I could have just, I mean, obviously it's not a risk because there's no crit there, but we could have just killed with anyone over here. Alright, where are you? You can get to there now. So you do, or Javelin 19. You have 11 speed. You do not double. You can land next to Seth, right? Yeah. So Javelin it is. Drop Erica now, because next turn I'll want you fighting. I want you up here. I need you working on the other dude, so I'm going to have you go out of range here. If we're going to do that, actually, we'll bring you back as well. And almost wrapped up on the map here. I think we'll be fine for the rest of it. No real issue I see here. Okay. And these guys are not going to divert over here, so we should be good. Well, we can get you out of this. Yeah, there you go. Just in case. I don't think it'll be an issue, but we should be good. 16%. Calm 100% hit rate. Very nice. You must be in range of a support. You have to remember, one of these cav units has a hammer, which is really bad for Gilliam. Weapon triangle advantage and effective. It's this one here, I think. So hopefully we'll be able to just kill you. We can. Okay, so we kill there. And basically we're going to try our best. And he has a bow and arrow. You have to be careful on that. I don't want Vanessa to... Yeah, you don't really do enough to kill him. We could block the whole way. You don't actually do that much to him. Interesting. How do you look here? Ooh. Not good. 12 damage. Does Erica need to kill you with a rapier? Wait, I didn't look. So S-Stock does 9. Okay, so it does look like the S-Stock has a higher triangle advantage, basically. So I probably will use that over the Lance Reaver. Yeah, this Paladin, kind of annoying to kill. Loot should be able to kill him pretty easily. It's just a matter of Gilliam's in the way. I kind of want Gilliam to be here. I think Archer here is not bad either. 4 damage. I don't think that's going to work out. 12. Gilliam can be on the side, I guess. Yeah, we should be fine this way then. You didn't get hit anyway, Ross. Good unit, Ross. Alright, you're going down here to kill this guy. So this isn't changing because the hammer has to go. I can't let him survive to do any damage to Gilliam. Everything else down here can be kind of whatever. This attack will always happen. Colm gets his kill. Oh, missed. Oh no. Steel Lance. You won't do enough damage that I'm really worried about you. Yep. What a surprise. Loot doing absurd amounts of damage. Get a level out of that. Nice. You'll get Dex eventually. And by eventually, I mean maybe. Maybe not. Ooh, okay. We can just get a kill there? I like this. Well, unfortunate. You can't. You won't kill regardless, so we're fine. Probably will play it safe and pull Arthur back anyway, though, by rescuing with Vanessa. First off, let's look. Yeah, so you can only reach there. Alright, so we hit for 33 there. This is fine. You say that, but you're about... Well, I would say you're about to die, but you're not dying yet. Yeah, we do a lot of damage, but not enough to kill you in one shot. Imagine a name, you got any amount of strength. Oh, he's promoted. I just realized that's a ranger. Right. I guess I should have shown that off. Yeah, he's a ranger, so he's a promoted unit, which means you can see here they have Canto. And they also have Sure Shots that still exist. Nami, when I promote her, has an option to become a ranger, but I'm going to make her a sniper because I think Volley is just way too good offensively to just, with high speed and high speed growths that Nami has. Well, not really that high, 45, but you should, in the long run, have enough speed. There's 8 more levels here. That's basically 4 more speed on average. So 16, you get some from the promotion bonus, then you have up to 20 levels. That could be another 9 or 10. So you have a chance to cap pretty reasonably with Nami. So doubling is just so good in the fact that you can just hit them twice before they get to attack you back at all is very, very powerful. If they're even honestly in range to get to counterattack anyway, and the fact that you have +1 bow range means, generally speaking, you aren't going to be ever really in a bad position. We have some really high level people. So it looks like it's going to be Ross or Gilliam getting this kill. Probably Gilliam, if I have to say so myself. Ross, even though he's low levels, because he's a recruit unit, he had all those extra levels that he got. So 10 extra levels he's gotten already. So he's, even at level 8, I mean, he's basically the same stats as most of my units at, 13 or 14. So that's high. Yeah, highest chance here. Good job. Look, very another common Gilliam level up. One day you'll get speed. I know you've gotten enough levels where like you should have gotten 1 speed and 1 luck bite. I mean, you start at level 4, so 6 levels. You should have gotten at least 1 speed. I'm a little annoyed that you haven't. Not saying he's supposed to get a ton of speed, but it is nice to be like, man, you gain speed, so you stop getting doubled by some absurd amount of weak units. I could arena again, but I think we're good. Some units, like I said, some units are much better at arena than others. Your offensively tanky units, like, or not tanky, but speedy, hit hard, high HP units. So X users typically fill this role, like they usually have a lot of HP. And then later in the game, as people get leveled up, highly tanky units, units that can do really well at dodging, all really good. So, but as with everything, there is a risk. Like, you mess up once and your character dies, and that's that. Yeah, we killed Pablo, though. What's he gonna do? Pay people from the grave? Can you protect her, though? Where your teacher lives? Sally. Can't be somebody, you know, super strong. Maybe he's got some pent-up power. All right. And this plays, yeah, just manage items. I don't think I need to do too much here. Oh yeah, there's a couple things we need to sell. So red gem. Oh, the white, not the silver bow. That would have been a huge mistake. So the white gem, give all, because you're not getting used. You give all, you're not being used. You can give the body ring. So I got 2 of them now, so. All right, and now, yeah, Marissa has, as you can see, quite a bit of weapon rank to be able to use a whole bunch of things. So she will be using the silver sword we got, the Zen Bateau, and we'll be trading Erica for the S-Stock probably. Actually, I'll give you the Lance Reaver. Yeah, the S-Stock is a little bit less, but Marissa's the other person I'm considering for the body ring. But as you see, most of these, outside of the Zambato, most of them aren't too heavy. Silver Sword does weigh her down, but when she gets promoted, her con will go up slightly, and that would address that one. Then your effective weapons are still going to be weighing you down slightly, but she has, as we already have talked about, 60% speed growth, 15 speed. Very likely, unless I really want to try to cap strength, we will just promote once she caps speed. And that will probably be around, I mean, at least, what, 5 levels? 17? So 17 or 18 probably promote her in. And I don't even need to go all the way. Like, you know, 18, 19 speed is more than enough we could promote, because then you still have 20 levels, and the cap for speed on both of their promoted classes is like 30 at most, and we have above average speed growth, so we should more than easily get all the way there. But yeah, everyone else so far, I mean, Erica a little behind in the XP. I'm kind of okay with Erica being a little behind. It will be a bit until she gets to her promotion. She doesn't promote with the Master Seal. So I think, if I remember, it's like chapter 16 or 17. So we do need to get a move on getting her leveled up. But I'm not like in an immediate rush to be like, man, you need to level up right now. Even if she levels up, it promotes like anywhere from 15 to 18. It's more than good enough. So, but all my other units are looking pretty good so far. 13, 12. Ross, like I said, he had all the extra levels, so I'm fine with him being a little bit behind. Namie's at 13, 13. Molder's all right as well. We could promote Molder immediately to allow him to now finally be offensive, but stabs give a lot of EXP, and I think it's perfectly fine to keep him leveling for a bit, especially since he needs more magic growth. He's only gotten 1 so far in all of his levels. So 14, Archer also needs some more levels. Gilliam needs a bit. But yeah, a lot of my more offensive units are looking good so far. And then the new one we got is Marissa, who's already level 12. So yeah, only a couple units behind, that being Gilliam, Archer, and Erica. I think Ross is in a fine position as well. You could promote him early as well. Basically, once he caps, I would say if he caps strength, I mean, in 6 levels, I mean, probably level 15 will be an apt level to level him, but he could probably go further. And as soon as he caps one of his stats, which will probably be strength, you could just immediately promote him. So, but yeah, we had a really nice map there. It took me quite a while. I seem to be going much slower on each of these maps, but I'm kind of okay with that. But yeah, next time we'll be working on Care Pellin, the next map here. So I appreciate you all watching, and see you next time. Have a wonderful day.